Hello and welcome to Kitchen for the Soul. Today is our first episode of Kitchen for the Soul and we are very excited. This is your host Enrique Dusan. Today's recipe is a delicious mango piña colada smoothie. For our recipe today we will be using a pineapple, a young coconut, a mango, and some raw coconut oil. So first let's start by opening the coconut. You buy these coconuts in the supermarket, at the health food store, or I bought them at Whole Foods Market, and then I use a really good knife that you can use it to open it. So first you start by removing some of the coconut outside of the coconut. You need to get as close as possible to the entrance of the coconut. Opening is, usually coconuts have an opening that is easy to get to. You can tell what it is here. You can tell where you're gonna see the milk. I usually use a bowl where I'm going to let all the coconut water come out. So we put it smoothie. Now we're gonna work with the pineapple. Usually the pineapple, I buy pineapple and every day I use it for different things. So I use a knife like this and I cut a piece of the pineapple. Notice how I've already used part of this pineapple for another recipe. Today we're gonna use about an inch of the pineapple, a little bit more than an inch of the pineapple for our recipe. We cut a piece of pineapple, and what I usually do, I keep my pineapple upside down on a plate like this and put it in the refrigerator, and it's easy to refrigerate and I can use it for my everyday smoothies. Then what I do, I remove the edges of the pineapple. This is very important. I have already washed it. The pineapple has a part that is very strong that is called the heart of the pineapple. So what I do, usually I cut the pineapple in pieces like that, as you can see it, and then I remove the area where the heart is, and I cut, and I have so we have the pineapple ready for our smoothie. We have the coconut. Okay, now we're gonna open the coconut. Usually what I use, I have a really good knife, and I start opening the coconut until I get to the bottom part. We open it, you see the beautiful skin of the coconut, and we use this to remove the coconut, and I'm putting that over here. This is very important because we're going to be using this for our smoothie. So we need to keep this. This is a very important part of our smoothie. It's a beautiful coconut. We can use this also for other recipes. It's wonderful to make Thai noodles with this. And this is basically what we do. We remove the skin. It's very good to keep a handy trash can. I have one of these that opens up and I can throw it. I usually do compost, so I have two. One that most of the things here are going to be used for compost, and then it comes easy and handy to keep your working area cleaned. So now we have the coconut, we have the pineapple, and we have the coconut water. But these are basically the ingredients that we will be using. So in a moment I will show you how to peel the mango and get ready for our pina colada. So the mango, the first thing that we do is we remove the skin. When they're ripe and mostly ready, this is very juicy, that's going to be very sweet and good. I sometimes like mangoes when they're a little green, and depends on when the smoothie. Together. Coconut is an ingredient that it's a nutrient ingredient, and it can be used both for recipes, for both smoothies, both the vegetable smoothies and the fruit smoothies. Now we're ready. We have all the ingredients. We have the coconut water, we have the pineapple, coconut water, mango, pineapple, chunks of coconut, and a little bit of raw virgin coconut butter. We're just going to use a little to give that creamy taste. So now let's go to our Vitamix blender and let's put all this to work. Okay, now let's get started with the recipe. I bring all my ingredients over here where I have my blender. and I'm gonna get started. It's very important when you do the smoothies the way you combine the ingredients. And the secret is to start with the softer. So the softer thing that we have right now is the water. So I'm adding the whole water from the coconut. That way we have a very tasty and very good mango pina colada. Then I take the mango and I add it. I add the mango. I add the coconut. I add just 1 full tablespoonful of the coconut butter. I add a little more. This is going to give the creaminess and the delicious taste that we need and all those good fats that our body needs. And then we're going to put the pineapple. I like to cut it sometimes in smaller pieces so it gets blended all the way. The Vitamix is an excellent tool. Any good blender would do it. I have the magic bullet here also, which I use when I need to do just really quick mixes. And like I have thought and said in some of my blogs, I prefer to do smoothies without mixing so many things. In this case, you can see we're only mixing 3 ingredients, and one is a base, that is the coconut. So we try not to mix too many things together, and that way it's better for your body, for your digestion and everything, and things that combine well together. So we get ready. We're gonna cover we clean this. We're gonna cover the blender, and we're gonna start. Usually it's good to put it in a low speed and start like at about 3. And I'm gonna give it a little. You have to start, and you use this tool to push it, and start pressing the speed. Delicious. Now we're gonna taste it. I usually have these nice glasses that I serve. Enjoy this with my family. Today we have my son Julian that is been with me all this summer. He came to spend summer with me during his vacation. He's helping me with this production. He's a video producer and director, and he's helping me with all this things. I'm sorry I had the washer going and now it got started. So we're gonna taste it and enjoy and see how this smoothie came out. So let's see how it came out. So I hope you enjoyed the making of these pina coladas. Now we're gonna taste it. It's delicious.
Give me some.
And we're gonna share this with you and see what. So now let's see. This is the most important part because it's when you're gonna share what you make with other people. And Julian is not a raw foodist, but let's see what he has to say about our recipe of today.
Wow, it's excellent. You know, it really does taste exactly like a pina colada. It's pretty amazing.
Good. Well, thank you for being with us today and tune in for more recipes in Raw Kitchen for the Soul and Kitchen for the Soul. Also remember that we have Cocina para el Alma, which will be featuring other recipes and different articles in Spanish as well in cocinaparaelalma.com. Okay, now let's see if Lucas likes it. Lucas.
Give me some. Give me.
Okay. Yes. Well, it definitely seems like Lucas likes this delicious pina colada smoothie. So see you next time, and let's keep on making smoothies and being healthy. Bye-bye.
Rico, rico.